Warning, this video will contain spoilers of the film we will be discussing. If you have not seen The Wolfman, I recommend you skip this video or watch it after you've seen the movie. This is made to share our opinions and thoughts with you all for fun. Otherwise, enjoy the video.
Okay, we got back from watching Wolfman 2025, and well, we're just not going to sugarcoat it. Okay, here is our thoughts. Welcome to the first movie review.
Movie reviews. Movie reviews just for you.
Why do you do this?
Why do you care? Let me live my life.
All right, so
if I want to be like my Lord and Savior YouTuber guy, I don't know.
What are you on about? All right.
Listen, it's the format. It's the format.
Fuck formats. I don't care about formats.
Listen.
So, 2025, Wolfman. A $25 million budget movie that is a reboot of The Wolfman 1941. 1981.
More like 25 reasons to not watch this movie. It was... if I had to give it a score out of 10, I think it would be like a 4. I don't know. It wasn't like unwatchable, but it was dumb. It was cliche. It was cheesy. The wolf guy didn't really look very good.
So what we seems is
I think they spent all their budget on the scenes where he's like, where it's like his perspective. I think they spent all the budget on that, and then
I don't know what
they had like $300 left.
I don't know where they put the budget for, but so all right. Our opinions is we thought that this movie was gonna be like, okay, I mean it's the Wolfman. Hopefully it'll be like something, but like once that I saw how the budget was, I was like, now that makes a little more sense. They didn't really have a lot. I mean, it was cool. Like,
I think some of the concepts were interesting.
Yeah.
Like the way they showed how he was feeling during the transformation. And like
his vision?
Where like he was like his vision, his like hearing,
cool.
his smell. Like the little subtle things in the very beginning before they were like, he's turning into a wolf. Like,
yeah. But like...
Oh, spoilers, by the way. He turned into a wolf. But if it was like Twilight, though. Like Twilight was like a big-ass wolf, that would be scary. Because like you can't outrun that.
The look of the wolf didn't look...
It was gross.
It was...
And I know it was supposed to be.
It looked like a hillbilly from Wrong Turn.
He didn't look like a wolf at all.
He was barely hairy. He was more bald.
He lost hair. He lost all his hair. Like, it wasn't lycanthropy. It was like... I don't know. It was like... I just kind of wish they went for the more campy, like, it's a wolf man. He's big, and he's got a wolf head. But they didn't do that.
No, all he had was he had like some sort of like teeth or sharpie.
He had an underbite.
An underbite, a hell of an underbite. His head and his face were like messed up, like an inbred, and bald hair and
bald hair.
Yeah, well,
no hair.
No hair. He was basically like bald. I mean, the only hair that he had was on his chin.
Yeah, he grew hair on his chin. Like maybe that's like a reference to like the first one.
I don't know.
Like let me see what the first guy looked like. Hold on.
So
you can continue.
We'll show you what the first guy looked like. He looks like what you're seeing right now.
There's one in 2010 too.
I think that's another one. But this reboot is from another one, 1980s. I don't remember what.
1941.
Was I right? Was it 1941?
This guy?
Bingo.
This guy's got hair. They didn't even do their own adaptation, right?
But the practical effects were pretty good. Like,
they're all right.
Yeah. So
they're okay.
Spoiler warning, which we probably already told you.
I think we've already done it. We can just put it at the beginning of the video.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's a movie review. Like, there's gonna be spoilers.
Yeah. So here's how it all started. There's a family of 3. The husband, the main character.
Yep.
What was his name?
I actually don't remember.
Oh my god.
We just watched this movie. I don't remember like any of the characters' names.
Shit. The wife is Charlotte. The daughter is Ginger.
Right.
And
Did they
they did like the wife. Charlotte has said his
and
name.
name was like Mike
It's not Mike.
or something, Jared,
It's with an R. I think it was Reese.
Ronnie,
Reese.
Reese,
Is it Reese?
Remus from Harry Potter. He was a werewolf. Honestly, the werewolf from Harry Potter looks scarier than the wolf man in this movie. Literally, if they had done
I'm searching
something
up the
like
name.
if they had done something like Harry Potter, I would have been like, "Oh shit!"
Blake. Where did I get Reese from?
That would have been scary.
Okay, Blake and his wife and his wife Charlotte and I think it was Charlotte. I could be wrong. And his daughter Ginger. They all like live, I guess, normal lives. Actually, hold on. I could be wrong. Start over. All right. So here's how it started. It
It was
started.
Blake and his dad.
It was Blake and his dad, and he. This is from when he was young. They're both went out hunting. His dad took him out to hunting, and it was just like out in the mountains, like in the woods, and his dad was like teaching him how to like hunt or like live. And he's just saying, "Hey, I won't be here around much to I guess take care of you."
He did it very aggressively, though. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was being.
He was a very military-esque father.
Yeah, so
It was very clear that he was in the military.
he put a lot of pressure in Blake.
I assume that the way he was acting had to do with that fact that he probably lost his wife. I assume she died. Unclear how or when.
I don't think they mentioned
They
his
didn't
wife.
really. They didn't really care. I think it was more implied, and it was less important to the story. So they're just like, yeah. But like the dad was very strict in that sense, and he was very afraid of losing his son to the wilderness. And like
and I guess while they were talking, something was like
there was a deer. There was a deer, and then the dad almost shot it, but then the deer ran away, and then the son ran after the deer without the dad knowing, and then the wolf man almost found the kid.
like he was just like standing, like the scope was aiming, and it was just like a second of like the Wolfman, like his silhouette,
Yeah.
and then it just like it disappeared, and I think it looked like it was trying to find what that was again, until the dad came out, and like I guess lectured him
Yeah.
to like not do that again because he literally ran out on his own.
Yeah. And then they almost got caught by the thing, the wolf man.
Did
But
they?
then they, well, yeah, remember in the scene?
Oh yeah, no, like definitely because like his dad heard it too, and was trying to look for it and saw a glimpse of him.
Yep.
So we were like, oh shit, we gotta go. And so
they-
he climbed up like at a post,
Yeah. It was like a deer blind, is what he called it.
and so they both climbed up on the post, and the Wolfman like actually caught up to him and like was on the other side.
Yeah, he almost climbed up, and he was like, "I'm gonna kill you," but then the deer was like, "Arr!" And then he went.
Oh yeah, that's right. The deer distracted him, and
Also, this scene took place during the day, which throughout the rest of the movie, they were like, the Wolfman isn't really active during the day. And I was like, oh, okay.
it was like
They kinda
morning?
just-
It was like the morning.
Yeah, they could, I guess.
It was very early.
But
in the
like,
morning.
it was still during the day. And I feel like if you're going to make your monster nocturnal, kind of stick with that. But they didn't. So.
And
you know.
so once they went home, the dad report what he saw. He was
Mm-hmm.
like, "Hey, I saw something. I wasn't hunting it, but we saw something along the way. But I am gonna hunt it, whatever that is."
Yeah.
And then now, 30 years later, Blake is all grown up, has a kid,
Yep.
has a wife, and I think he's like just taking his daughter out just to hang out.
Yeah, they weren't. It was nondescript father-daughter bonding.
Yeah.
I think they said they were at a museum.
Museum.
I think.
Probably. Yeah, they went to a museum of some
But yeah,
sorts.
the whole scenes, every scene with like the father or the dad and the daughter, Blake and Ginger, are just like, this guy's a good dad. You should like this guy. He's a good dad, right?
Yeah,
right,
nice.
guys?
He's a good dad.
And then
there were some moments, a little bit.
where he's trying not to be his father, but he kind of inherited a little bit of that.
Yeah.
And,
But
yeah.
like he, like, I guess like holds himself back of just like nope.
Yeah.
Which,
because he doesn't want to be his dad.
no, not at all.
Yeah.
But
Which, I mean, it makes sense because, like...
they explain later that he, after, like, once he, like, was able to, like, I guess, like, move out, he never, like, talked to him.
Yeah. And then he gets a report that his dad is dead! What? And in the will, he gets his dad's thing,
That
his house.
he's actually, yeah, the house, like, the key to his house.
Yeah, and he's got to move all his shit out.
Well, no, I think he's just, like, there for the summer.
No, he's got to move his shit out. Remember, that's
Oh.
why they had the moving truck.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, but before we get to there, the wife was introduced later, coming back. She's an editor. Blake is a writer, he says?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a writer. His wife is an editor who, which seemed like, at first, was, like, very stressful. Like, I thought cares about her job, but later on, she turns out to be, I guess, a little more likable.
Yeah.
At first, it seems like the relationship wasn't going well, and later on after that, Blake visited his wife's like work, like for lunch, and they talked about like I guess like their relationship and like what's going on. It's like, hey, it feels like we're not doing so well, so
Yeah.
we should like actually go to my dad's like farm.
He's like, will you help me take his stuff and...
No, not just that. He uses that as a way to like bond as a family again.
Yeah, I mean, he's asking them, like, he was going to do it himself anyway, but, like, he just wants to hang out with his family.
Yeah, and like it also helps that Charlotte. I'm just gonna say the wife because I don't know the name. I don't know if that is right.
I think Charlotte is it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna be wrong the whole time. So the wife, she thinks that like, well, she doesn't assume. Ginger, the daughter, like spends like more time with Blake than the wife. Like she spends more time with with her dad than her mom.
Yeah.
Because I think because her mom is busy, like
With the work.
yeah, doesn't spend enough time with her. So the wife wanted to like spend more time with her daughter. So Blake was like, "Hey, that could work too."
Yeah,
like,
let's go. We
let's
can
go.
do it. I can take
Whole
some
family.
time off work.
yeah. So like, yeah, go ahead, take some time off work. We'll spend together as a family.
Yeah.
And then so they do. They on a moving truck. They're about to head out to the farm. And
Blake goes down the wrong road.
well, he didn't go down the wrong road. Apparently, the usual road is like blocked off, and they saw someone else like in a post. So he came down, and he was like, "Hey, like, what are you doing here?" He's just like, "Oh, sorry, we're going to my dad's farm." He was like, "Oh, your dad?
Who's
is he?"
your dad? And he was like, he's my dad. He was like, I know your dad.
Yeah, like, do you remember me? I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
I do. And
It's you, the one guy.
It's you.
It's you, Charlie.
And so, the guy in the post, what was his name again?
I don't fucking remember.
I don't remember.
Spoiler alert. Bwah, bwah, bwah. He fucking dies. Like, immediately after.
Well, not immediately.
He was there for, like,
a couple
a
minutes.
couple of minutes.
He tried to like show them where the way, like another like way to get to the farm.
Yeah.
And then apparently, it was like dark, and then someone or something like
The Wolf Man!
was like in the middle of the road, and like Blake swerved.
He swerved the wrong way.
He swerved the wrong way, and then the truck was like sideways, and now he had to get up.
It went over a cliff.
Not really a
It
cliff.
was like a small cliff.
It was like a small hill.
Small decline, we can say.
And so the guy that was helping them, like literally fell. Like he opened the door, but he fell.
yeah.
But,
Unclear if he died there.
No, he
didn't. He didn't.
He didn't.
Because he was like,
Yeah, he just landed on his back.
Yeah.
And then when Blake was like trying to like get up after his wife and his daughter was like getting off the truck, Blake tried to close the door, and then he got a little closer to like take a look at the mirror, because at the mirror it shows the Wolfman, and the Wolfman like literally broke the window close to his face, where his arm got cut off.
Yeah. Off? His arm got cut.
just cut. Like he had a.
His fucking arm came all the way off. It was crazy.
It didn't. It's just a cut. I don't know why I said off. And then after that, the dude that helped him, I can't remember his name. Wow, I think
he died so fast. It really doesn't matter.
He got his stomach carved out. He got dragged
and then
away.
Yeah.
And then so now
that was the end of whatever his name was.
Yeah. The truck. Well,
unusable.
They just left behind.
Luckily, they were like 100 feet from
the floor.
from the house, so they were just like
they walked. So
they ran. They had to, so they must have been pretty close.
Yeah, luckily.
Yeah.
So they made it to the farm. They went inside, panicking because like now there's a Wolfman out there.
Wolfman. It's like some kind of wolf-man hybrid. They didn't actually say that, but they got pretty close.
No, they didn't.
They were trying to not say that specifically. They were like, if we say his name, if we call him a Wolfman, it's over for us. And like I guarantee you, in the writers' room, they're like, it looks like some kind of Wolfman, and they were like, delete that whole draft, delete it. Just get out.
I don't know. No.
Call him an animal-like thing. But also, he looked very clearly like a dude. So he did. Did you see him?
I did, yeah.
He was very clearly like a man. And they were like, he's like some kind of animal. And I was like, just call him what he is. It's like a dude. He looks like a dude.
So they made it in the house. They he tries to like, I guess, barricade the doors.
Yeah.
So he locked the doors. He barricaded the front door, and tried to like, I guess, barricade some more, like using hammers and nails. And then her daughter was awake, trying to comfort her. Well, first he was like, I don't know, he was being a little aggressive, like because she was up at like late night.
He was getting angry.
He was getting.
He was like, go to bed.
He was pretty anxious about that whole thing.
And he's like, ow!
Why did you howl?
That's what he did.
That's not what he did.
That's what he did, because he's the Wolfman now.
Who?
Spoiler alert. This is the point in the story where you start to see the dad, become the Wolfman.
Okay, well, we haven't got to that part yet. We don't know how
we
he
did.
got... No, we didn't.
You said it.
No, I didn't.
You said
They
didn't show it until after he was in the bed. And you talked about how he's got his arm slashed.
From the glass.
From the skull. You said it.
I didn't yet. Hold on. Wait. So, yeah, he becomes a Wolfman because once, like, he barricaded all the doors and, like, comforting his daughter and his family, he went out of the back door, and then the Wolfman grabbed him by the feet in the back door, because the back door had a doggy door. And he grabbed him by the feet, tried to drag him out, and, like, was clawing on his feet. And that's how he got infected.
No, he was already infected before that.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was.
No, he was not.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Because he was like, oh my god, I feel really faint. I'm going to fucking die. And they were like, I wonder why. And they like showed his arm and it was like a claw.
That was from the class.
No, remember? Because they literally said in the movie, the wife was like, he was like, oh, it must have been when the glass shattered. And she was like, that is not a fucking glass cut. That is a claw mark.
Oh.
This fucking guy didn't even watch the movie.
Oh, well, I thought he broke the window and then that's how you got cut.
No. That was the wolf. Because when he broke the window, he was closing it and it went.
Oh.
When it broke the window, it went. Shah. Yeah. Because that was how it started. And then it accelerated because the wolf got him again. And then it just kept going. Like,
okay.
It kept compounding after that.
That's right.
And then he was like.
This movie's not that much memorable.
It's not.
But
even though we're explaining the whole plot, it's because we just watched it, like, not too long ago.
Yeah, and well, it's all right. So
It wasn't all right.
From-
it was bad.
well, we'll explain more. What after he got dragged and got out of that sticky situation, he was dragged to the couch.
Mhm.
He woke up and then like he starts like feeling like sick. Like he went down like his vision. He could see the dark more clearly, and he went down to the basement where his wife was like.
Oh, no, he was in the upstairs bedroom.
He was in the upstairs bedroom.
Yeah. Right?
No, he was in the living room on the couch.
Was he?
Yeah, because
Right.
his daughter was sleeping near, like in the basement near where the wife could see her. So she
I thought there was windows.
No, he went downstairs to see the wife. Like she was trying to like, I guess communicate through like a radio and trying to find like some help, but no luck. And then so she turns around and she sees him like I guess like drenched in sweat and I guess like breathing hard like heavily.
Like a wolf man.
Yeah, his he looked
Disheveled.
yeah. So he was brought back to bed and like he looked like very, very sick. Like he couldn't understand.
No. That was the scene where after he looked at her, then he was like kind of creepy and he was like,
oh yeah, no.
And then he went to
he went to like the mini. There was like a mini.
There was like
fridge.
a meat fridge.
Oh yeah, there was a meat.
And he was like, my dad's jerky is still in here.
And then he took a bite out of it, and then like it. I think he chewed
He
too
went,
hard.
and then he lost a tooth.
Yeah, he did.
The wolf man is beginning.
And then after that, what the fuck are you doing?
You know, like chapters. We have like chapters like the wolf man.
I think after that, he was brought back into bed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because then he was like, my fucking tooth. And she was like, go to bed.
Yeah. And his arm started bleeding again. He couldn't understand, like, his wife anymore. Because, like, now he's, like, in mid-transformation. He was, like, slowly transforming.
He was losing hair.
He is. What else? Once he got up, and he immediately like unbandaged his arm where he got cut, and he started like scratching.
This was after. Like he got up one time, and then he heard. You remember he heard like the steps and like the banging.
Oh, that's right.
And he was like, "What is that? Is it the Wolfman in my house?" And then he went to investigate. Tricky movie.
It was a spider.
It was a spider. Super hearing. Boom.
Yeah, that's right.
In your face. You got scared. It was the Wolfman. It's not the Wolfman. It was a spider. And then he throws up.
That's about it.
He goes,
and then he got like really sick.
And then I think he collapses. And then his wife. And then he wakes up later. And his wife is like, "Let's take a look at your arm." And then he was like, and it was like, I think his skin was coming off.
His skin was kind of coming off.
Yeah.
And then he got up and
he was
literally
like,
scratched it off.
And then he scratched it. And then he went.
He was like taking a bite out of his arm.
And then he looked at his wife. He was like, "Oh." This was the funniest part of the movie. Because he was doing all this crazy shit. And she just looked at him like.
It's like. And he noticed. He's just like.
He looked at me like. Oh. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he slowly. Like, it was still him.
Yeah.
But he was not, like, fortunate. But, like, he was beginning to.
Yeah.
So,
he was wolfing out.
Yeah. And then, what else happened? Oh, my God.
The last part, like, half of the movie kind of blended together a little bit.
It did.
It just felt like a lot of the same, I feel like.
From what I remember,
It was like, there was, like, other Wolfman attacking. They tried to leave. That was what it is.
They tried
to leave with a truck.
Yeah, because the wife noticed it was a truck. So she grabbed a battery and
Jumper cables.
Yeah, and so she started up the truck, got it, and then once after like she started the truck and was about to leave, boom. Like like the windshields were dirty, so she had to turn on the windshields. Boom. Boom. Wolfman! And then broke the window.
He Five Nights at Freddy's jump scared.
And
I wish he did just dove through the fucking window.
And then they all got out of the
scary.
truck. They all got out of the truck, went back into the house, and No, they didn't went back to the house. They like climbed up above.
Yes, they had to run away from the new Wolfman or old Wolfman, and they got into like a greenhouse kind
Yeah.
of thing.
And the Wolfman was like inside trying to like claw
Yeah,
like above, and then
dumbass Ginger daughter, her name is Ginger. She tried to crawl across after the thing had already been damaged, and then she almost fell. For whatever reason, the Wolfman just kind of looked and was like, "Damn," and and like didn't grab her. Like very clearly, he had the vertical height to like claw up there.
Well,
but he just looked at it, he was like,
well, no, I think because like after that, Blake mid transformation, he immediately was like, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna distract the Wolfman while you go in the house. So he literally jumped on the floor. Well, he didn't land good. Like he boom plummeted, but he was okay. And
he's
so,
a Wolfman now, so he's fine.
So the Wolfman chased Blake to distract him.
Well, but the thing was, they pulled the girl up, and then they were like, "Shit, we gotta go."
Yeah.
And then he jumped off, and they ran the opposite direction, and the Wolfman chased after Wolfman 2.
Chasing the Blake.
Blake Wolfman.
And so the wife and the
Blake.
daughter are now inside, and Blake was like waiting outside for a bit. He was like, "Hey, everything's okay? Can I come in?"
Well, he didn't say anything. He was just like,
Yeah, he couldn't say anything. So he got in. It was perfectly fine. And then the Wolfman barged in, attacking Blake, and now they were having an all-out
Wolfman
wolf
fight.
fight,
Yeah.
and it was pretty cool.
There was a lot of moments where, like, either one of the Wolfmen would just kind of look at people. Like, the old Wolfman, like, the wife was holding a knife. And, like, I understand that he was, like, being cautious and everything, but, like, she stabbed him a couple times before, and he didn't seem like he really cared. So... like literally, she was in, like, the kitchen or something, and then he was, like, looking at her like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you." And then she was like,
But like,
and then he just looked at her. He was like, "I guess we had a standstill there."
and
then
the Wolfman came back, and now Blake and Wolfman are at it again.
Blake man.
And now Blake finally ended it by taking a bite on his neck and killed the old Wolfman.
Yeah.
But what he realized that he killed his dad. And his dad was the
His
Wolfman that he was
dad
fighting.
was the Wolfman.
We don't know what was the Wolfman before when he was a kid.
Yeah,
But,
it doesn't really matter.
no, it doesn't. Not at all.
But now, new Wolfman is Blake's dad, and the new Wolfman is Blake. Family lineage.
Family lineage. He recognized it was his dad because of the tattoo arm.
He had a tattoo on his arm.
And
Even
now-
though, wait. Actually, how did he have that tattoo on his arm? It seemed like they ripped off their skin when they become a wolf.
They didn't. They don't have all of the hair. The transformation was kind of lackluster.
He didn't. I didn't really understand what was happening. Like, I kind of got it, but like a lot of it, I was like, "What is happening?" Like when is the skin thing on his arm? Did all of his skin come off?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
But like he
He's
didn't
supposed
really
to,
have
have
like
hair.
he didn't have like a gash there. So I guess they forgot.
so after that, Blake finally like transforms, and now the wife has to like fend for her, and her daughter has to like save save his daughter from Blake, and it's like almost becoming morning. So they went outside for whatever reason. I forgot. I think he like they ran together.
He was in the house, I think,
He was
and they were like, "Oh shit!" And then, yeah, actually, I don't remember why. I think they were just trying to get away from him.
They were trying to get away from him, and then now they're back to.
Oh, they went to a barn. They went to the barn, and he was stuck in a bear trap.
That's right.
And they were like, "Phew," and they tried to run away.
And now, oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so
He also when he got stuck in the bear trap, he ate his own leg, like he ripped it off, and like I get it, but then also like it didn't. Like I know he's a wolf man, but it didn't seem to impede him like at all, and like I don't know, like they didn't really like. I understand he runs on like all fours, but like he still should have been like a lot slower. But like they were sprinting for God knows how long, and almost immediately he caught up, and I was like, great, yeah.
I don't know, but it's almost morning. The wife got like a gun from, I guess, was it from the barn?
I think it was from the guy that died.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think they somehow came back by the no yeah, they were at the storage truck, and then his gun was still there, and they took the gun and they went to the deer stand.
The deer stand, like from the.
You remember, guys, from the beginning.
I doubt they care.
No one cares.
So they're back to the post, the deer post, and the Wolfman, also known as Blake, like I guess peekabooed up and like got up and like had a death stare against his wife, and his daughter was like, "Hey, I think we have to end."
Oh
it.
yeah, by the way, this kind of ties into this part. It is kind of important for the context. Throughout the movie, the dad and the daughter have this thing where the daughter, like, quote unquote, reads his mind, and like, and then she's like, "I think he wants to die, Mom," and I'm like, the daughter said that? What if he just is like, "Help me, please, like, do something"?
No, there's nothing to go back to. You can't.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
There's no cure.
Also, I noticed that like throughout the whole time he was chasing them, like he didn't really. There were so many times where he could have just been like, "Ah!" They were in the dark. Okay,
I think he's still holding himself back because
Yeah.
it was his wife and kid.
yeah, but like I know, but like I think I could tell that, but it seemed like they were just like so quick to be like, "He's evil now. He's gonna kill us." Like, I don't think there was ever a point where he would be like, "Rah!" and then rip them apart. Like he was never gonna do that. But like the mom was like, "Oh my God, I've got to kill my husband."
And
and then at the end, the daughter's like, "I think we gotta kill him," and she's like,
okay.
"Okay, I guess if you say so."
But like she didn't until like Blake the Wolfman, like I guess like try like startled her, and then like
he bitch checked her. He was like,
he bitch checked her.
yeah, he was like, "Ugh," and then she was like,
And she shot him, and then now they went down. He's laying on his back,
He's
dying, obviously. And so
She also, I don't know where she shot him, but like
it seems like she shot him.
he was like
right
in the
here.
chest or something. But like, at least get a headshot. That's kind of mean. Just like watching your husband die.
Yeah.
He's like, I was like, damn, woman, just put him out of his misery.
And
Fuck.
then, so now the movie ends with the wife and the daughter, Ginger,
Yeah.
go into the mountains because they said, hey, if you look, there's a place in the barn.
Oh, yeah.
The view, like with the mountains and stuff. Every time you look at it, no matter how many times you look at it, it always
Makes you feel like everything's gonna be okay.
yeah. And so by the end of it, the wife and her daughter Ginger saw the view, and it was the view of like the mountains and stuff.
I just want to say,
And then-
as the like general review portion for the whole movie, like that was kind of the like going over the plot and like some highlights, you know. But like, I'm gonna be real. And Fabian can back me up on this. I guessed most of the major plot points, like the fact that they were gonna return to the valley. I was like, this is gonna come back.
It was predictable.
The dad, I was like, he's the Wolfman. And then
Well, that he's a Wolfman and his dad was a Wolfman.
yeah, his dad is the Wolfman that's chasing them in the beginning, not the like very very beginning when
Yeah.
they're flashback, but like when they're after
30
crash
years.
the thing. I was like that's the Wolfman. I was like, he's gonna be the Wolfman. What else? I was talking about.
I don't know. You were just saying like.
I was gonna say he was gonna. I thought he was. I did say one of the things I said wrong was I thought he was gonna kill his wife and then just like not kill the daughter. But I guess the daughter needs the wife to get back, her mom to get back to civilization. Actually, also they had no cell service. The radios doesn't work. Unclear if there's literally anyone out there. What the fuck are they gonna do? After the end of the movie, they don't even resolve it. Like, they go back. I think they just, like...
The movie ended with, like, the view of the mountains and with them
Yeah.
look at the mountains, and that's it.
Like, do they...
Well,
How do they get back to civilization? I guess there's
truck?
no... I guess there... Motherfucker, the truck is halfway over a cliff.
No,
They crashed the shit out of
the
that
blue
truck.
truck.
It was red.
It was not.
It was
red.
like maroon.
It was not maroon. It was blue.
It was fucking maroon.
It was blue.
Hold on. Okay, but like, still though, you know,
It's a blue truck. But anyways, that's how it ended. So
it wasn't a blue.
Oh, and to let you guys know, we went to
It was gray.
It was great. It doesn't matter. So when we went to the movie theaters
We were
to see this,
both wrong.
we went to the movie theaters to see this.
Not a single soul.
Not a single one. This video was is
Did it come out yesterday?
Yes, it can.
From
yes,
the time of this recording, Wolfman came out yesterday.
Yes.
So
And nobody was there.
not a single. I know that there's a football game going on,
Yeah, there is.
like a really important one.
At a time right this right now.
But also still, like, bro.
Right now, yeah, it was just me and him at the theaters. Nobody else. So that's why we were like talking, making jokes during the movie. It's like it was becoming predictable. So
It was so predictable.
yeah. So our final thoughts. It was meh. It was okay.
It was just very cliche, and I get that it's like a reboot of the old one, and that one was probably cliche as well. But like, you can't just do the same thing again. Like, we get it, you know. Do something original, please.
So that is our thoughts. The Wolfman.
Literally,
C-tier.
I actually think if they made the Wolfman design more wolf-like, and maybe the transformation a bit more like, I don't know, like grotesque, as in like his body is like changing shape, like it kind of did, but it was just his face, and I was like what? And he got claws. I guess he literally never used them. I don't think after the scene where they come out, he literally never used them again.
Nope. Not at all.
And I was like,
Not at all.
okay.
But the movie, it's kind of a C tier. It's just a
It is like-
homo monster movie. That's not it. Nothing too special.
Yeah, he
Okay.
didn't look good.
No, not at all.
Legitimately, that's my like biggest gripe is his design.
Yeah, that's it. So that is what we all have to say. So if you think differently, well, you're entitled to your own opinions.
Your opinion is wrong.
But it's an okay movie. Will we see this again? No.
No, hell no.
No.
It was a movie.
No, it's just a movie.
It
That's
was made.
So, I mean, if you want to see it for yourself,
Go right ahead.
go ahead. But, like, again, it's just a movie. So, thank you for tuning in and listening to our thoughts and hopefully judging us later.
Yeah.
Because I know some people will be like, oh, okay.
A lot of times,
Well,
it
just
seems like
gonna-
when we review things, we tend to just like plot synopsis the whole thing, and then are like, that part was bad. Also, this next part, which was the next part of the movie. But like, fuck you.
So,
We do what we want.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
we're clocking out. So, we'll see you in the next one.
Hopefully, the next movie's better.
Hopefully. Well, the next one that we'll watch.
I bet it will be.
We'll see.
I don't remember the dates.
Depending on what we will see next.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Laters. End it.
Oh yeah.